All right, good morning, guys. Hey, well, we're going to start this whole distance learning thing here, and we'll give it a shot, and we'll see what we're going to do. So what I did is, just so you guys know, is I created something completely different for you guys because I don't think the normal thing that we do is going to work very well. So as we go, I'll ask you guys questions and send out some different things for you guys to respond to about how this is going. So this week, just so you know, it's the 14th through the 17th, which is Friday. You guys have till next Sunday on April 19th. So if you have to take care of your sisters or brothers or do some things, because I know it's a different situation that we're in right now, you have all weekend to finish these things. We're only going to cover these three sections of the book this week. It's the trig section, so we're going to be talking about trig. We're doing this because we feel that most people, Ms. Pendergast and I feel that most people understand trig, and this will be the easiest thing for you guys to do, and it's a good review going into next year. And so we're going to review a lot. Right now, we haven't talked about doing a new unit. We're not planning on it, but if there's something that we think would be a lot more fun for you guys to tackle while you're at home, we may change that, but right now we're just going to pick different spots of the book that we've already gone over and do some review. So you have your textbook available, the one that we gave you at the beginning of the year that you should have at home, and you have the textbook online. Remember, this is going to be posted on Google Classroom too, so you can print this out for a checklist. I'll be doing videos via YouTube and posting them on Google Classroom for you guys. And then I'm not going to do full lectures online, and you guys have to sit there and listen to me go blah, 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 blah. So what we're going to do is I'll do the videos online, and then I'll have 30 to 60 minute question and answer sessions for you guys. That way, if you have questions about this, because I know we're going to have questions, and don't be afraid to ask, because none of us know what this thing's going to look like by the time it's done. So what I want you guys to realize is that we're going to break this up into 3 levels. I'm going to start with requirement for A. So the requirement for A is you're going to create a math journal using the requirements for B and C. B and C are down here, and I'll explain those later, while explaining and giving examples of how this unit relates to the world around you. You can use examples from the internet, different things like that, but you're going to create. So create means be creative. We're trying to give you guys the option to create your own thing. Have some fun with it. Do what you can. While explaining and giving examples of how this units from 11.1, 11.2, and 11.3, how this unit relates to the world around you. It could be stuff in your house. It could be how you figure out it relates to cars. You could do some research on stuff like that. And then you're going to include parts B and C into that. So we'll kind of see what that looks like at the end. Or you can write a 1 to 2 page essay explaining how this unit relates to your career choice or the history of this mathematical concept. So if you choose just a basic, right triangle trigonometry, you just write a quick 1 to 2 page essay on the history of that concept. Detailed, making sure that you cover all the pieces. And then, you're going to complete the requirements for grades B and C below. So to get an A, you're going to do one of these two. Remember, this is an or. Hopefully, we've been having problems with this being blurry. Let me see if I can focus it in. All right, hopefully that's still focused, guys. You're going to do one. You're going to choose between one of those two, and you're going to have to complete both parts for B and C. Okay? So that's choice number 1. Okay? Choice number 2 would be to get a B. So to get a B, you would have to create a video of you teaching a unique math problem pertaining to this unit. Remember, we're dealing with this unit. So you would create a video or you'd create a video of a problem that's unique, that's different than the ones that we've covered. You could find one on the internet, and you would show yourself teaching that somehow, either by a video like this or filming yourself, and then you'd post that. Okay, so you teaching the unique math problem, or you use objects from your house to prove a concept. So let's say you wanted to prove Pythagorean's theorem. You would take these pens. I don't even know. I'm making this up right now. You take this pen and you'd set it up, and even though that won't prove it, you'd find pieces that would prove it, and you would say, okay, well, you would measure this side, and you'd measure this side, and you'd measure this side, and then you would do a squared plus b squared equals c squared, and you'd prove Pythagorean's theorem if it was in this unit, and that was our unit, but we're not talking about Pythagorean's theorem. We're a little bit past that. And you'd prove using these objects that I just literally found around my desk. You would use that to prove the concept of this unit. So giving you guys some creativity to kind of work with that. So you get to choose the unique math problem to create a video of you teaching it, or you can use objects from the house. You know, if it's triangles, like this is trig stuff, you could go out and take a picture of the side of your house like that, and you could use that to prove different trig functions. All sorts of different things you can do if you wanted to use objects from your house to create. Remember, use creativity. You know, build your own house. Figure out how to deal with stuff, and you would complete the requirements for a grade of a C. Okay, so if you wanted an A, you'd have to do one of those two things and one of these and what we're doing for part C. All right, so choice number 3, and this is the most basic choice. You're going to take all the notes in detail. I'll put videos up. I'll probably put 3 videos up, trying to keep them maybe 5-6 minutes long. And you're going to complete the following problems and showing all work. You have to show all work or your grade will be lower. So you have page 712 and 713, numbers 7 through 29 all. So what's that? 22 problems total. So if you want to see for the week, this is all you have to do. Take your notes, turn in that assignment, and then you're done. Remember, all work's going to be submitted via Google Classroom by the due date. And you can get a C-, a C, or a C+. You can get a B-, a B, or a B+, and you can get an A-, an A, and A+. Okay? You're going to submit all work via the classroom, on Google Classroom. Grades will be based on effort, completion, detail, creativity, difficulty, and attempt to learn. Remember, now you guys are learning on your own. It's something I've been hammering to you guys all year long, that you're going to have to learn how to learn, and now it's all coming to play. You guys going to have to kind of step up and figure out how you're going to do this. You're going to explain the concepts of the unit. So remember, we're looking for a bunch of different things, and that's going to create the idea of what you get in between here. The more effort you put in, the better the grade you'll be. The choice is yours about how much you want to work in each week. So if you choose to get an A, you got to do these 3 things. If you choose to get a C, you got to do this. If you want a B, you got to do these 2 things. We'll give you some more details as we go. I know some of you are going to ask, well, what do you want in the math journal? Creative, guys. We have no recipe for success right now other than you guys get to create what you want to turn in and your best product that you have. So I'm trying to give you guys options and freedom to kind of have some fun with this and do something completely different for your effort. So hopefully this helps you guys out. I'll be available later today. I will post that on Google Classroom about how what time I'll be available for a question and answer session, because I know some people are going to have questions on this. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.